Hello mga kapuso! Ako si Dr. Ana Tuazon, ang inyong kakwentuhan na psychologist sa Share Ko Lang. Wala na ba kayong gana sa trabaho? Yung tipong kahit anong effort ang gawin mo, pagod ka pa rin. Not just physically, but also mentally. Nako, baka burnout na yan. Base sa isang study, 70% ng Filipino Gen Zs and 63% ng millennials are experiencing burnout sa trabaho. So paano natin may babalik ang motivation for work? Yan ang pag-uusapan natin kasama ang clinical psychologist na si Dr. Chantal Tabo Corpus. Hello, Doc Chantal! Welcome to Share Ko Lang!
Hi, Doc Anna. Thanks for welcoming me to be here. Nice to be here.
I think marami na talagang gumagamit ng salitang burnout. Pwede rin nating tawaging toxic, di ba? Yung ganon.
Mm-hmm.
Pero iba yung pagod, iba yung burnout, di ba? So, anong kaibahan ng burnout sa pagod lang ako or stress?
So, pag sinabi kasi nating burnout, no, it's a state of mental, physical, and emotional exhaustion, no? So, kailangan, or oftentimes, these three factors are present for you to say na it's burnout, no? And usually, kapag burnt out ka, it's been there for quite some time, no? Versus pagod na napagod ka, but after one day of sleep, you're okay na the next day, no? Parang problem solved, di ka na emotional, di ka na mentally tired. Pero pag sinabi nating burnout, it takes a while for you to get there. It takes a while also to get out of there. No? So yun pag
Mm-mm.
burnout.
So pagdating talaga sa burnout, it's all about prevention, sana. Kasi sabi mo nga, iwasan na natin
Ideally.
na mag-ipon ng napakaraming stress and pagod, no? Para mas madali din tayo mag-bounce back or recover.
Yes.
So ano yung mga pangunahing sanhi ng burnout? What are the causes? Lalo na sa workplace.
For workplace burnout, no, according to the author and journalist si Jennifer Moss, there are six causes or yung sanhi ng burnout sa trabaho. The first is workload. So you have so much to do, so little time, or very big task pero the deadline is in 3 days na hindi mo talaga kaya, no? Even if you are the best organizer or you have the time management skills, hirap, no? Perceived lack of control, no? Sometimes no, oftentimes at work, we need independence, we need autonomy. So if we have, let's say, supervisors or colleagues who tend to micromanage, tell you what to do, how to do it, and you can't do your own style, hindi mo magawa yung gusto mo, another factor for burnout yan, no? It makes you feel wala kang freedom, wala kang
Mhm.
contribution, or wala kang ambag sa trabaho. Another factor is lack of reward or recognition. So, people who work hard, put all the effort, and then not appreciated. Diba? Naturally, it would make you feel not so motivated to work, or some people would get angry, sad, resentful, magtatampo kasi nga naman, you worked hard, you didn't get that reward that you deserve. Another factor is poor relations. And for Filipinos, di ba, that's very important. We are very
Mm-mm.
sociables, no, social beings rather. So it's important for us to have good relationship with colleagues, supervisors, even our clients, our stakeholders. So if you go to work, tapos we feel that we don't belong, or
Mm.
we feel isolated, discriminated, outcast, that, definitely a factor for burnout. The fifth one is lack of fairness. So, when you see favoritism, bias, sometimes discrimination, or sa'yo na pupunta yung trabaho pero yung colleague mo, wala. Ano, that's not so fair. Also affects, of course, emotional and mental stress. And lastly, you don't have matching values with the workplace. No,
Mm.
so the work cultures go against your personal values, or basically may pinaniniwalaan ka na either hindi mo nakikita sa workplace or outright magkaiba ng paniniwala sa'yo. Yan. So usually these things, pag nagpatong-patong, you slowly feel the burnout.
So, hindi lang sa workload yon, and at the same time, I can also imagine, parang feeling ko marami makaka-relate. Parang feeling ko may mga nag-check doon sa checklist mo, Doc. Di ba? Pag sabi, hala, ako rin yun. Hala, ako rin yun. Ay, naku, nega din ang boss ko. Ako rin yan. Ako, so, marami talaga nakaka-relate dyan. Especially young people. Di ba kanina nasabi ko nga.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Bakit ang taas-taas? 70%. That's more than half. That's a majority of younger people. Do you have any thoughts about that? Parang bakit sa mga bata, mas talagang at risk sila for burnout?
I feel like there's a generational factor there, no? I feel like the younger generation are more in touch and are able to speak more if they're feeling not okay compared to the older generation. And that has pros and cons. I'm not saying they're better or they're worse. But for sure, for example, yan sa workplace and you don't feel fair or you feel like you need to call out something, usually it's the younger ones who are able to assert and call it out versus in the older generation that they learn doing this, sige, kakayanin, tiis, even if it's not the most fair na, parang yun yung sa resilience part na parang medyo romanticized na as long as it meets your goals or financially okay ka, you're okay. I feel like it's really just the characteristics of the generation that's really different, no? May pros and cons talaga yan. One is not better than the other. But for sure, in some scenarios, may mas mag-react na younger ones versus other scenarios na, let's say, majority are in the older generation, less noise on how to react to certain things when it comes to burnout in the workplace.
Sabi mo nga, strong ang sense of fairness and justice
Right,
ng mga
right.
kabataan ngayon. Parang kung
Totoo
dati
lang.
siguro tayo, hindi pa tayo masyadong mulat, na ay, hindi pala pwede yon. Parang una kong
Pwede pala
trabaho,
magsalita.
oo, una kong trabaho,
Oo.
5 months akong hindi sinahod kasi di ba matagal daw ang
Mm-mm.
process ng
Mhm, mhm.
onboarding. Eh, nung time na yun, parang feeling ko, normal daw yon. O sige, tanggapin ko. Pero ngayon, parang, teka,
Yes.
hindi naman pala
Hindi
dapat.
pwede yan.
Pero
Oo.
hindi pwede yon. So, parang, actually, parang when you laid out yung factors ng burnout, it's now making sense. Bakit mas sa kanila nahihit? Kasi actually strong. I don't know about your clients, pero the clients and students I work with,
Mhm.
strong
Yes.
talaga ang identity, yung the way they identify with their values. Talaga may
Yes.
paninindigan. They're gonna fight for it. Ayan. Sabi mo nga, pros and cons, di ba?
May pros and cons yan.
I mean, we need, people with conviction like that. And at the same time, woo, di ba? Meron nga tayong, kaya nga may compassion fatigue and compassion burnout. Sometimes when you care so much about, di ba? About the world, about what's going on,
Mhm.
mas talagang may burnout. So, we have to keep those things in mind. I'm curious, Doc Chantal, kasi you're in the health field too, in a way, di ba? You have your clients, you're a
Mhm.
practitioner, and you manage and oversee, other clinicians also.
Mhm.
Nakaranas ka na ba ng burnout, Doc Chantal?
For sure. I think it's relatively common enough to experience it at one point in your life.
Yeah. So in a way, no, even mental health professionals can
Oh,
get burnt out
yes.
too.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah. Kasi, di ba, it's a fast-paced enough in the sense na pag may emergency tayo, on call, we
You
have
have to
to,
attend.
you
Mm.
have to attend to
Mhm.
it, di ba? Yeah. So, what do you do to help you pag nababurn out ka na or may nasa-sense?
Yes. A disclaimer that this differs per person, no? So I would actually invite everyone to reflect ano yung personal markers mo for not burnout, pero yung sana papalapit ka na sa burnout,
Mm-mm.
no? For me, if I notice that I'm spending less time with the family or like normally I can manage my emotions, but a little bit of stress there, medyo iritang-irita ka or I'm not doing I don't like the things that I usually enjoy. These are my markers. And so ideally, anyone, when you feel that you're becoming a little bit not more yourself, so emotion dysregulation, you're not able to manage it, even physical pains in the body, or normally you're okay, wala ka namang negative thoughts, pero nagsa-start na din yung negative thoughts. Once you're
Mm.
aware that it's starting, that's your invitation to pause and reflect na, oops, wait lang, parang I'm not okay na. Baka I need a little bit break na because ideally, we don't want to get to the burnout point.
Mm-mm.
Okay? Ibang markers yon, mas intense, mas concerning yung behaviors pag nasa burnout stage ka na.
Ano yung mga concerning behaviors? Para, just in case, baka yung iba kasi wala na doon sa pre eh. Nasa burnout na.
Okay. So, kunwari, I'm saying nga, di ba, the emotion regulation, you're starting to feel it, but when you're burnt out, yun na yung nadi-displace mo sa iba yung galit mo. It's medyo common for Filipinos na kapag nasa stress sa work, unfortunately, may iba nalalabas sa family members,
Mm.
nalalabas sa boyfriend or girlfriend nila, sa partners nila. So other people suffer your emotion dysregulation, or sometimes you're so stressed, you withdraw or you isolate. I don't want to go outside even though
Mm-mm.
all your friends are telling you, sige, magbakasyon tayo, let's relax. No, I'm good, dito na lang ako. But normally you would go with them. No? So parang drastic change in your behaviors. One other marker that's very concerning na is constant physical pain in your body. So dati para okay, isang sakit sa ulo, biogesic, you're good. But then talagang weeks, days, the headaches persist, body pains persist, parang you really need regular massage. Okay? So the intensity of these markers, na parang it's very concerning because normally I don't feel this. Or even the thoughts, no? Like I said, mental exhaustion. So normally you're okay, but then when you're burned out, you have thoughts like, naku, wala na akong kwenta sa work, or life is so hard, parang very concerning thoughts that very clinical. I don't want to mention it anymore, but thoughts that are very normal, hindi mo iisipin, no? But suddenly you think of not so happy thoughts. Yan, okay. Oops, burnout na yata to. Baka I need to really check in with myself. What do I need? Ganon.
So, anong pwedeng mangyari pag hindi natin talaga naagapan yung burnout? Why does, bakit kailangan natin siyang pagtuunan ng pansin?
For these kinds of people, you have to make them realize how, if this continues, it's not sustainable for your mental health and physical health. So mental health, what starts as burnout can develop to clinical levels symptoms, no? Hopefully not depression, anxiety, related symptoms, no? Baka ma-trigger yung ibang symptoms that you didn't have. Ayaw natin mapunta doon. But also the physical um, health, because when you have chronic stress, right? Burnout is like essentially stress that's chronic. You're at risk of developing other chronic physical illness, no? And you have to explain that to them na this may happen to you. And if they still don't get it, you can try to reframe it. Okay, if this happened to you, these affect your goals for yourself. So for example, you want to be like uh marathon runner, for example. How would you do that if you're always physically sick, or you have these career goals, no? You want to be vice president, or you want to be head of this company or this workplace. How can you do that if ngayon pa lang you're experiencing the barriers? You can't function well. Your relationships suffer, your health suffers, emotionally you're not okay. So it might affect you reaching your goals. So you kind of have to reframe it to in a way that it would feel important for them to pause and stop. Okay, this is urgent pala. I need to stop na pala.
So, check for collateral damage. Pag
Yes,
meron
yes,
kang intense goal, no, that you're
yes.
pursuing, parang sige, di ba, pull an all-nighter for this very, very important project. Pero one night lang naman. Not that we encourage
Yes.
it regardless, pero still, di ba, parang,
Yes, yes.
okay, check for collateral damage. Parang, ano yung expense nito? Is it to my health? Yung iba, di ba, nanlalagas ng buhok. Sabi mo nga, nagkaka-ulcer,
Mm-mm.
nagkakasakit.
Yes,
And
yes.
then, yun na nga, maybe ikaw okay ka, akala mo okay ang lahat, pero galit na pala sa yung pamilya mo. Kasi ang
Yes,
sungit-sungit
yes.
mo na, or hindi ka na
Mm-mm.
you're not fulfilling your duties anymore. or
With
role
other
in the
commitments.
family.
Yes.
Which is also, diba, yung burnout, hindi lang sa'yo. It could affect your loved ones.
Oh, yes, yes. Usually, in systemic theory, when one person is not okay, it indirectly affects other people. No, if a
Mm-mm.
father or a mother is stressed, not attending to their children, you can understand how the children can feel a little neglected, maybe, or just even sad na, oh, they're not spending time with me anymore. Dati naman, we do. So it has collateral damage, as you said.
Mm-mm. So, punta naman tayo sa hopeful sa hopeful
Okay.
solutions, no? Parang there, 'di ba?
Yes.
Um para hindi talaga matuluyang mag-burn out. What are the effective ways, no? Para to overcome it.
So awareness is first. Once you're aware, you pause. And then that's where you consciously or actively address your needs. What do I need? Do I need sleep? Do I need more time with my friends? Do I need to reframe my thoughts? You need to challenge some of the thinking. So kunwari naisip mo, wala akong kwento sa work. And you pause, wait lang, wala ba talaga akong kwenta? Eh, mayroon naman akong na-meet na targets. Mayroon naman akong naambag. May evidence ako na I am doing my part. Sometimes you don't get there if we don't pause. No? So we need that pause to really evaluate our thoughts. And then the physical needs, eating, sleeping.
Doc Chantal, we asked some of our kapuso, no, kung paano sila nakakabangon sa burnout sa
Mm,
trabaho. At meron tayong isang kapuso na ang sabi niya, iniisip ko lagi yung reason kung bakit ka nagtatrabaho. Bakit kailangan mo bumangon at maging grateful palagi? Kasi kahit mahirap, may inaasahan ka na trabaho na bubuhay sa pamilya. So I guess for this kapuso,
yes.
I work for my family para stable,
Yes.
secure ang future ng
Yeah.
family ko. So with that,
Yeah.
suddenly, yung hinit mo, di ba, values,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
okay na. Parang sige, it's worth doing. Yung isa naman natin kapuso, parang sabi mo nga, teka lang, pause muna tayo. Sabi ng isa, isipin mo lang yung mga bagay o gagawin mo pa lang na magpapasaya sa'yo. Parang go back. Go back to what
Mm-mm.
gives you joy, gives you rest, enjoyment. And of course, yung isang kapuso, sabi niya, mag-unwind kahit minsan. Yung pasyal-pasyal lang, kahit sa mga simpleng lugar. Yan. Kasi parang, yun naman yung burnout, di ba? Kasi hindi ka na tumigil. Kaya nga sa work, di ba, in a regular work week, we have days off. We have our weekends.
Yes.
Dapat,
Yes.
strictly speaking, ours should end. Work hours should end.
Yes. Right, right.
And that is our chance to really recover and recharge. So, hindi optional sa atin ang magpahinga. Tama ba, Doc?
Yes. Requirement siya, essential siya, no? And I really like what they said, no? Basically, the first one is like meaning making. Finding the meaning through that very stressful job or work life. Pero if you find the meaning, mas gumagaan mas kaya mo. The other one is reframing, no? How to look at it in a different way. And self-care, no? Oo nga pala, I need to take a break. Nga pala, na-enjoy ko before mamasyal. So, baka I should do that. No? So, very nice for them.
So, parang there are big and small things that we can do. Parang hindi naman, kasi alam ko hindi naman lahat tayo afford mag-demand sa work or afford mag-change ng
Right,
trabaho.
right.
But even in the work that you have, di ba, meron tayong maliliit na pahinga, no? Na
Yes.
paghinga na pwedeng
Yes.
mahanap in between, whether it be your favorite coworker, chika kayo ng konti, di ba? Para at least you're
Yes.
commiserating, dun sa mga stresses ng job. Yan. Now, the big things, Doc Chantal, na-mention nyo na yung kanina, yung pwedeng gawin ng company or pwedeng gawin ng mga
Mm.
employers. Kasi sa totoo lang, it starts there, di ba? Kaya nga tayo na burnout kasi nga yung mga ingredients that's in the workplace, unfortunately. Kaya
Right.
sabi,
Mm-mm.
sabi mo nga, di ba, lahat nakaranas ng burnout.
Yes. It's
Bihira tayo makaranas
part
ng
of the
tao
system. Yes.
na alien sa kanila ang burnout. So, what can employers do to help their workers, no, na hindi ma-burnout?
Yes, no, ideally companies or employers, particularly sometimes HR, it would be nice if they can check in with their employees, no? Masaya pa ba kayo? Are there things we can improve? So, some companies do that already, no? But the general principle there is you think of your employees as people. Okay. So they're
Mm-mm.
not just workers, they're not just there to churn the numbers. They are people with needs, and you have to think of their well-being. So, and one important thing I'd like to highlight here is that other companies, well, some companies don't have mental health awareness. So, yun pa lang, okay? Mental health awareness, first step. Other people, our companies, sorry, have mental health awareness, but sometimes they don't do anything about it. So that's like
Hanggang awareness na lang.
one big,
Not
be
good enough.
aware of your well-being markers, but then no actual changes. And so
Mm-mm.
ideally, no, the most ideal is my mental health awareness and systems in place for work-life balance, wellness. There are companies with wellness programs that they can join, whether group
Mm-mm.
or individual. So at the very least, whether the employees get the services or not, it's their choice. Pero the fact na may ganong choice works a lot or works wonders for our employees.
And it goes back to the root causes of burnout anyway. Sabi mo nga parang kung
Yes.
wala man silang resources to invest in very comprehensive, 'di ba, explicit mental health services. At the
Services,
very
yeah.
least, at the very least, yung
Mm-hmm.
i-recognize nyo yung workers.
Yeah.
Give
Right.
them a sense of agency, 'di ba? Allow them to
Yes.
be more active participants in the kung ano man yung mga kine-create at dine-develop sa workplace. And then of course, yung yun na nga, be fair, don't discriminate. Parang diba, nasa loob na rin eh, 'di ba? Nung causes na yon. Kasi I think some workplaces, parang ang iniisip lang nila, ay wala kasi kaming counselor, ay wala kaming psychologist, or they
Right.
think yun lang ang kailangan nilang gawin. 'Di ba? Doc,
Right.
'di ba? O magpa-webinar tayo, magpa-seminar
Ay,
tayo
nako.
on
Daming
mental
ganyan.
health, 'di ba? And
Yes,
they think
yes.
that's it. But that doesn't address na, huy, napaka-toxic pa rin ng work
Yes.
environment. Recipe for burnout.
Yes, nothing really changed. You're just aware. In fact, mas malala. You're aware, but you're also aware nothing's changing. Sadly, sometimes mataas yung turnover because of that. Diba? Oh, I don't like it here. I'll just go to another company who takes care of me.
So, in a way, parang, I think businesses are starting to realize that naman. Oh, uy, high attrition rate, high turnover rate, parang hindi rin
Yes.
okay for their bottom line. 'Di ba? That people are burning out left and right.
Yes. Yes.
Mm-mm.
It's something you can't ignore.
So for final question na lang, Doc, anong mapapayo nyo sa mga taong medyo nakakaramdam ng guilt kasi finally ilalaanan nila ng oras para sa sarili nila? Yung they're taking the first
Mm.
steps towards burnout, right? And prioritizing themselves, sabi mo nga, taking a bigger chunk of that pie for themselves.
Mm-mm.
Ang
Uh-huh.
Pilipino, mabilis mag-guilty sa ganyan.
Right,
So,
right.
anong pwede mong ipayo sa kanila?
I'd like to reassure them that there's nothing wrong with taking care of yourself because you are equally important than the people that you love, no? So taking the time is a form of self-love, self-compassion. Everyone needs that. No? Everyone needs for you to be happy and have a good life, happy well-being, ganyan. You need to take care of yourself. You need to take the time to really attend to yourself and your needs, and there's nothing wrong with that. If you feel guilty, think of it siguro na lang as an investment for your own future. That for you to be well, you also take the time to pause and be with yourself. And that's okay. It's fine. You're
It's
okay.
okay. It's fine. And no one's going to give you time, no, except for yourself.
Right. You deserve it.
Yun ang
Yeah.
ultimate sense of agency natin, di ba? How much time do we give ourselves?
Yes.
Yan.
Yes.
Naka, thank you again, Doc Chantal, for being here with us. Share ko lang.
You're welcome. And thank you also, Doc Anna.
Kung may gusto kayong pag-usapan, mag-iwan lang ng comment below or email us at sharekolang@gmanews.tv. We're also streaming on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Google Podcasts. Thanks for tuning in.